Hi everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the scientific method. And the first step within the scientific method, or the first part that actually isn't even really a step of the scientific method, is identifying if whatever we're interested in studying is actually a part of the scientific realm, if it's something we can look at and test via the scientific method. So in order to determine that, we kind of have three premises or assumptions that anything has to fit within. And the first one of those is that it's a natural environment. So a natural environment means that whatever we're testing exists within nature. Right? It has a natural cause. So the tides are caused by the moon. Earthquakes are caused by crustal plates moving along one another. So the opposite of natural environment would be something like a supernatural cause, a god, a goddess, spirits, ghosts, etc. So if we bring anything supernatural, magic, etc. into it, then it's outside the realm of science and we can't test it with the scientific method. Second assumption is what we call being observable. So anything that we go to try and test with the scientific method, it has to be observable by anyone and everyone. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we have to be able to observe it with the naked eye. We may require some sort of assistive technology like a microscope or a telescope, but we can observe it, and anybody can be trained to use that technology and observe that phenomenon. Third thing is it has to be repeatable. And by repeatable, what we mean is that it has to happen the same way every time it happens. Now, if we go back to our idea of an earthquake here, we can't cause earthquakes to happen, and they don't necessarily always occur at the same time in the same place every year, for example. But they do always happen the same way, no matter where they are along a fault line, no matter when they occur, and we know they're going to occur again. So it is still repeatable. It happens over and over and over again, and it always follows the same process or principle as it does. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to look at, and the first thing I want you to look at with your exercises on the scientific method is simply, does a phenomenon fit within the realm of science, or is it outside the realm of science and therefore, at least at the moment, can't be tested using the scientific method? So that's the first thing I want you to do, and then come back and watch the second video, which is going to be on the actual steps of the scientific method.